Chapter 7. Ruy Lopez Exchange, 5.nc3bd6. In the exchange variation, both sides should know the destination. White wants trades and a winning king and pawn ending. Black wants bishop pair activity and a middle game, or at least a piece ending. Bishop takes c6. This is the strategic decision. White damages black's structure and starts aiming for the better pawn ending. D takes c6. Black accepts the doubled pawns, but keeps the bishop pair. From here, every trade matters. Knight c3. This is our first lesson line. Instead of kingside castles, white develops and prepares d4. Bishop d6. Black's plan is clear. The bishop protects e5, develops actively, and keeps pieces on the board. d4. White opens the center before black becomes too comfortable. E takes d4. Queen takes d4. White's queen stays active and also invites exchanges. That fits the endgame plan. Black chooses a solid defense of e5. Against knight f6, white can push e5. Here black keeps e5 protected with the pawn. Bishop e3. Knight e7. Queenside castles. Now white's idea is visible. The rook comes to the d-file, and white is ready to pressure the queenside. Bishop e6. Knight a4. Kingside castles. Knight b6. White reaches the annoying square. The knight attacks a8 and d7, and it reminds black that the queenside pawns are long-term targets. Rook b8. Black steps away without panic and avoids easy simplification. Knight c4. White returns the knight to a strong square, attacking d6. Bishop takes c4. Black decides to give up one bishop. Black removes the active knight, but also reduces the bishop pair advantage. Queen takes c4, check. King h8. Bishop a7. White uses the bishop actively and gains time against the rook. Rook a8. Bishop c5. White wants to trade active pieces and reduce black's middle game chances. Knight c8. h4. This is a good place to stop the first lesson. White has the clearer structural dream and some kingside space. Black is still solid, but must use activity before white trades into the pawn ending. For white, trade with purpose. For black, keep useful pieces and do not drift into a pure pawn ending. As we saw in this lesson, the exchange variation is a long-term test, not a forced advantage. White damages black's queenside pawns and aims for endgame pressure, while black relies on the bishop pair, active king, and timely pawn breaks.